Alright everybody, welcome back. So I inadvertently caused you guys to miss a brief cutscene. It wasn't anything too big. It was basically just Pinello talking to Fran about the mist, and Fran explaining that the mist basically is, you know, definitely helps populate an area with a lot of monsters and shit, and a lot of bad stuff, but it also is an aid because it enables the casting of powerful magics. And then Pinello made a snide note about her needing to know this because she can't trust Vaughn to keep track of it. But yeah, so now we are in the lower area, and I am just going to run around here real quick and make sure that there isn't any additional treasure that needs to be found. I think actually there's several treasures in here that are fixed spawns, which means that they only appear once, but they always have an item, and it's always the same item. Definitely a noticeable lack of monsters. But I'm pretty sure also that this is like one of the last major rooms before the boss. Tough to Phoenix down, okay. Blood sword, nice. And yes, I am fully aware that I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off right now. I just, I could swear there was more treasure in here. And looking down there, yeah, that big red-orange thing down there, that's the boss. So I'm actually going to look around one last time and just make sure that I didn't miss anything on accident. So I could have sworn there was more here. Maybe it's in this room, but I don't have access to it until after I kill Belias. That's the name of the boss, by the way. Sorry for the spoiler. I am going to bring in Fran real quick and have her basically just spam heal everybody with Cura. Okay, Cura. And then also Shell. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna look at my accessories real quick and see if there's anything I have that will cut down on fire damage. Equip silence. Okay, he can't use any magic, so that's actually not a big deal, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and do that, because it does completely cuts back on the amount of fire damage he receives. Uses magic power, immune, silence. This guy we're about to fight is basically Final Fantasy XII's Ifrit. And he doesn't have a shit ton of HP, but it's definitely enough to where, you know, I am, however, going to have him spam expose again. Because, I mean, his damage is garbage, and, you know. I don't know. That's probably the best use of him right now. Okay, alright, I think we are good to go. Check my licenses real quick. Okay, that's good. Good. Alright, oh man, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I haven't had too many problems up until this point. Let me give Bosch a quick high potion here. Or actually, let me have Bosch use it on himself because his potion lures are higher. He's basically like a fire elemental Machamp. He's sabered. I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but doesn't sound good. What I want to watch out for is when he casts Firaja. Greater Barrier. Oh, that's a fucking... Do I have any Dispel things? Did I get any Dispel motes? No? Yes, I did! Okay, cool. Alright. Fuck you and your fucking protect and shell and all that nonsense. Yeah, get rid of that. Oh shit, okay, here comes Firaja. Fuck. Alright, Ash might have a hard time living through this, but I'm gonna see what I can do. I can almost guarantee buttfucker back there ain't gonna survive. Oh man, okay. Here we go. Alright, let's see how bad it is. Okay, alright, no, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh my god, Vossler survived? Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, whatever. Oh, he still has shell up. My god, that lasted a while. I think I'm good to speed this up. Come on, die, motherfucker, die. Do it, do it, do it, yes! We got our first Esper! And with this, I believe, the long-awaited moment, we have access to our second license board. Belias, the Gigas.
In vain glory they arose, shouting challengers at the gods. but prevail they did not. Their doom it was to walk the mist until time's end. A legend of the Nemo.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an Esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas, for which the gods took heed of him. Thereafter, it was ever bound to him in thraldom.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure?
Not so. The Esper is the Dynast King's treasure.
That's your treasure?
In this Esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
Is that so? Call me old-fashioned, but I was hoping for a treasure whose worth we could measure.
Alright. Last been added to the board! Second license board! Fuck yeah! Alright, I'm actually gonna hold off on doing that for a second, until we reach a save point. And I do have a very specific reason for that. It's because I want to make a split. I want to make a split save file, so to speak. That's my main reason for doing that. Yay! Got any equipment that's worth a damn? Can Vaughn equip the blood sword? He should be able to equip it, right? No? Okay. Let me get that license for him real quick. I don't think I'll be able to. Not yet, anyway. Shit. Oh well. Do nothing for now. I want to go ahead and get this plot taken care of.
What's wrong?
Your Majesty, we must go.
What? Wrestler.
Okay, so I want to talk for a little bit about the front side of his armor because it looks like he's got a giant butt on the front, like right on his abdomen. And while Ash is getting all weak in the knees over that butt,
You will be avenged.
she is harboring thoughts of revenge, and everybody else is just looking at her like, what the fuck, except for Vaughn, who for some reason sees him too. Or something. She's having a moment. Dawn Shard, cool. Sweet shard, bruh. Touch the waystone, for it is good. Touch my waystone. You'll find it very satisfying to touch. I know I do. Oh, man. Alright. Am I gonna get the chance to use the save point outside of here before I do anything else? So what I really, really want to know. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! Alright, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Alright, so I'm gonna make a second save file, and I'm gonna make it right 10, 4, 9, 8. Gonna make it on this one. Yes. Save. Alright, so now I can come back to this point at any point and redo my license boards if I need to. Make this one. Go ahead and save. Alright, so I've already planned this out like just many times. I've changed my mind a bunch of times, changed my mind again a bunch of times, and so this is what I'm going for. And feel free to judge me and tell me that my combinations are crap, but I do have specific reasons for doing it. Licenses. Knight. Unlock a second license board. Unable to return to the license menu until you confirm your new board. Proceed anyway? Yes. He is going to be a Knight Red Mage. The reason for this, Knight has a whole bunch of white magic and strong stuff, but no magic gambits. Or no magic enhancement gambits, and this will give him a bunch, as well as access to arcane magic and white magic. In addition, Knight makes accessible to Red Mage a whole bunch of swords and great swords that it normally needs quickenings or extra espers to unlock. So there's my reasoning there. Alright, for Balthier, Time Battle Mage. He is going to be a Time Battle Mage and Archer. So Balthier is going to be a very support heavy character. Archer gets a lot of item gambits and a lot of techniques, and Time Mage has access to all the time magics, a shit ton of buffs and stuff, and also a lot of ranged weapons. So this will keep him primarily a ranged character, but also give him a decent amount of damage, a decent amount of magic. He'll be able to raise people, and he will have an AoE healing spell, but nothing too crazy. This, I admit, is the combination I put the least amount of thought into, and it's really the combination that I just used because I didn't have anything else left to use. A lot more thought has been placed into the other ones, I will say. Alright, so for Fran, she is going to be a white mage. And Foebreaker. The reason for this, basically to give her offensive power. She's a white mage, a ton of healing spells, a ton of support, not a whole lot of attacking magic, so I wanted to give her a job that A, has no magic, and B, you know, that would overlap with white mage unnecessarily, but also give her physical attack power that enables her to, you know, do a lot of damage when she's not healing. And also some heavy armor as well to, you know, protect her and make her a little less squishy. Alright, and then Bosch. Second license board. This is probably the one I put the second least amount of thought into. But I still think it's going to be good. He is going to be a Machinist Shikari. Reason for that, both Machinist and Shikari learn a small amount of support magic, but they all tend to overlap with other jobs, and I wanted them to not overlap. So he'll get an AoE Protect and Shell from Shikari, and from Machinist he'll get access to a little bit of time magic. He'll also be able to do either ranged or melee attacks, and he'll be able to attack really quickly too. When he's using guns, guns are really slow. Shikari has a lot of attack speed augments, Machinist has a lot of, I don't know, it felt like they would pair well overall. I don't know, it remains to be seen. Some of these I'm not so sure about, other ones, you know. Anyway, Ash currently is a black mage, and this is probably the combination that is probably most meta, or most, she's going to be a black mage Bushi. The reason for this is because Bushi actually uses magic in a lot of its physical attacks, or uses the magic stat, and black mage has even higher magic than white mage, so she will just be a retarded damage dealer, just insane. Ridiculous. And that only leaves one left, and that's Monk for Penelo and Ulan. The reason for this, Ulan has some magic augments, not a ton, but both Ulan and Monk have access to some powerful black magic and white magic respectively, and a lot of the same espers unlock them. So it's very difficult to get both the best black magic for Ulan and the best white magic for Monk unless you pair them both together. The only other way is to pair Monk with Shikari, in which case Shikari can help Monk unlock the white magic, and then you can use that Esper to unlock the black magic for Ulan, but I chose not to do that this time around. With this, pretty much everybody has access to magic of some kind. And as we can see here, a lot has already been unlocked on these license boards that is shared with the other boards. So, I've been yapping for a long time. Anyway, those are my decisions. And we will see how badly I'm punished for them. Although, once again, I am somewhat confused by how... Alright, licenses... Alright, so now we're looking at the Red Mage license board. And what I am going to go ahead and do is just start unlocking... gonna get this... and this... Just go through here and, you know, see what extra things we can get our hands on here. HP lures, these are really good. Finally get some fucking HP for some of our lower HP characters, which is really, really good. Fortunately, I don't think we can get that one yet. We can get this one though, so that's something. And for Fran's definitely hurting for HP, so we're going to go ahead and find her some HP lures as well. Yeah, there's a good one. Any more? Yeah, there's another one. And Ash definitely hurting for HP. Oh, yeah, these are really good. Except she doesn't have any license points, fuck! Me down here? Oh, okay, this is good. That's something. And Penelo is kind of hurting right now. Fuck. Not really much I can do here. So the next major things I'm going to be unlocking for everybody are their quickenings. It's going to be a really big deal. And unfortunately, there's a really big like cutscene and story arc coming up, so it's probably going to have to wait. You know what? This is a big... Okay. I'm just going to make this a long episode. Fuck it. This episode's going to run until we get through all of the plot and we are free to run around and grind our license boards out. And yeah, because there's a lot of shit coming up here.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwald's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
Are you mad, Vossler?
If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
Now you know why I hate Vossler so much.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca.
Also, I hate his
Your
hair.
Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanastre soon. I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
Plot twists. Balthier's a fucking badass. I think the airships in this game are some of the coolest in the series.
We can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars has the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son of Dalmasca.
Our equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Fran? Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be day-affected Nethicite! The count still climbs!
Ah, we found it at last. True day-affected Nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, Vayne.
What is this? Something's wrong.
What is it? You stand.
Hold her down!
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky Pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen. Why do this, Bash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Okay, alright, okay, hold on. We got some equipment changes to undergo here. Okay, well actually I guess we don't. Something? Hang on a second here. She's got that. That's something, I guess. I should bring Fran in when I can, because she's got Berserk on her right now. And Berserk is basically like... In this game, Berserk not only increases your attack bar, but also your attack speed. So it's like Bravery and Haste combined, but like to a lesser extent than either of those. Obviously, if you combine all three, it's ridiculous. But I want to see if I can find a way to get her into combat. We'll just see what happens for now. Right now they're all stealing because I don't have a fourth person doing damage, but that's okay. Alright, let's get Ash out of here and bring in Fran. Because Fran is going to just fuck people up. If I can get her to put on a hand axe. Ah, shit. Hand axe actually isn't that good, but the thing about axes is that they can do, what am I trying to say? They can do, they have extremely sporadic damage rolls, so they can sometimes hit for extremely high damage or extremely low damage. Alright, let me see if I can dispel this guy. Yeah, fuck you, buddy. Yeah, Fran's not doing that much damage after all. That's okay, though. Speed through this a little bit. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, the Berserk wore off. Didn't see that happening. Yeah, you deserve it, motherfucker. Fuck off. Also, your hair's stupid.
Engine power falling rapidly. It's negative. Impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down there?
What's happened?
The Nemesis draining the ship's power.
Disengage it at once.
I want that
We're
number
trying to
3
go
unit
first.
seal.
Let me
It's
in.
infected.
It's critical in 300. Cascade failure.
Ash, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
What's that? I think it's the Dawn Shard.
Then what are we waiting for?
The dialogue feels a little quiet in some of these cutscenes. I feel like I might need to adjust that. I've already got the music turned down slightly, so sorry about that.
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th Fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance.
Oh, so this guy talking is the guy from
Lady Asher made her
Bujeba.
return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Dawn Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th Fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
This is Arcadia, by the way, in this cutscene we're seeing. We'll get to go there eventually.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host under guise of martial exercises. It is our belief they wait for the proper pretext, the sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Lauser will make for a fine emperor.
Lauser so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Lauser has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
Is that it? Still more? Oh, this is in Nabudis. We're not going to get to see this place for a while. See, look, he's got a butt right on his stomach. He's got a butt. Looks like a butt. Did we just get the Dawn Shard back? I don't know how that's possible. I also don't know how we made it here, even in a cutscene.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vane wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard, most likely the Midlight Shard too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died, and the Empire will know remorse.
Dun dun dun.
You even know how to use it?
The Garif may know.
The Garif, that's what they're called.
The Garif people live by the old ways. Matricide lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it, the cry of the Nethicite's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Gareth.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you.
Which one? Her wedding ring? Hmm.
I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
Talking to myself? Is that it? Are we free? Are we free to do things? No, not yet.
The Gareth are said to dwell in Kirwan.
So they do. We'll need to head south, past the Giza Plains.
It is the rains now in Giza. The wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters may also lay open new routes to us.
Regardless, we must go south, yes?
First things first. You're eager to be on your way, I know. But we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I swore to overcome any hardship I may face.
Man cannot live by resolve alone, Princess.
Yeah, the Gareth, that's the other race that I actually think are pretty cool. So we're going to get to meet them. They have a little bit more depth to them, I think, than any of these lizard or pig people. And the day-affected nethicite. I used to get really confused with all the terms available in the game based on the nethicite or whatever, or magicite, whatever. Day-affected, I guess, just means it's manufactured by higher beings or gods, deities, and of course manufactured means it's by people. I guess, I don't know. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode here. I will see you guys next time. I'm going to spend some time grinding, unlocking some hunts for us to do when we get back, and then we'll proceed with the story. Alright, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.